am I? I forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Phew. Alright. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. So we're here on Bikanel Island, and we got to get the party back together. We're starting out here with a scripted battle with a zoo. This one was a little weird, though. Normally your other, I think it's Lulu and Orin, join at points in the battle, but I think I just did too much damage to him, and so they just joined at the end.
Are you all right?
We rock!
Let's go.
The others?
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not. Waka! You alone?
Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna? Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
Okay, so we've got Orin, Lulu, and Waka. Here's the first aid kit that's left by the Albed. Basically, the use command and the Albed potions kind of become your way to heal throughout the desert, because Yuna is obviously gone.
Yuna gone.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
Okay, so Kimari is back as well. Because I went down the Riku Riku path with Kimari, he's actually able to use the Elbed potions as well, using the use command. The Elbed potions aren't usable just by using the basic items. Again, it has to be actually used. And they are fantastic. So it restores 1,000 health to every character, and then it cures, I think it's 3 of the different status effects. I can't remember which ones off the top of my head. Silence, I could have swore. Maybe darkness, and actually, let's see. I bet I've got some here. Let's take a look. All bed potion. Poison, silence, and petrification, and 1,000 HP to all. So yeah, really, really good healing items. So again, those will really fit the bill while Yuna is gone, and having 2 characters being able to use those is pretty nice. Although, I mean, honestly, you really don't need multiples. It's Riku will be able to use those, and so we'll be just fine. Alright, so I think I've got one more battle here, and then is this... I think this is Riku. Yeah, and some more dialogue.
Where's Uni?
Gone.
gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island. There's a place us Albed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Albed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us Albed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
Well, you Albed must have deserved it.
Ugh. Can't you guys talk about this later?
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
You got it. That way. Let me handle the Machina. I can take them apart piece by piece.
Okay, so this is supposed to be the steal from Machina tutorial, but I just petrified them instead. So much in a similar way as it's nice having the ability to heal, you know, with two different characters. That's kind of also the case here with dealing with the Machina enemies. You can, or I should say, stealing from them completely destroys them, and like, you know, is the equivalent of one-shotting them, and so having multiple characters with the ability to steal, as I do here, makes it so that Kimahri can also one-shot the Machina enemies. So definitely, you know, I don't know, sort of useful. I think at this point though now, because I was just so overpowered, it didn't really seem as relevant. But yeah, it's at least, I guess, something good to know. Also, again, it really just, it helps so much to have a map here. The desert, as you can expect, is pretty large, and there's actually quite a few treasure chests to obtain. So here is the first really big, actually this is probably the biggest area, and it's kind of split up in between, I would say, it's mostly one big area, and then on the northwest corner it's kind of a unique area, and there's some, yeah, I guess I would say more unique enemies in there as well. If you notice there's a treasure chest diagonally up into the, like, northeast of us, and I'm gonna grab that here. I think that's the 4 high potions. But what I was looking for here was there's 2 X potions, but I didn't recognize. I'm at the wrong spot in the map, and so it took me just a little bit to get there. But also, so here's where our first encounter with a cactar is at, and these ones are significantly, I guess, better in terms of AP from the cactars of the Thunderplains, and I definitely think that they're worth taking down. Unfortunately, though, they will run away from you, and also you can kind of get them to stick around with Titus if you use the provoke ability, but I think that he will always just get one shot because... Actually, don't quote me on that. I don't know if they ever use any different needle attacks. Let me just see here. Cactar. Oops, what's going on? There it is, Cactar. Oh, this doesn't help me at all, actually. Alright, so the AP for just killing them is 8k, and then if you overkill, it's 12k. So that's amazing. And then also you can rarely steal Chocobo Wings. Chocobo Wings are phenomenal. We're going to need a ton of those. It's honestly not that great of a time to get them, though, because unfortunately they're a rare steal. And so later on in the game where it's more relevant, what we'll end up doing is kind of customizing a weapon that's got an ability that makes it so that whenever we steal, we'll always steal the rare item. So I guess it's just one of those deals where I suppose if you want to right now, and you might as well steal from the Cactars, you know, with well, I guess any thieves that you've got. And then before it gets a turn, you probably want to try to actually just kill it. Again, the problem with the Cactar is that it's so easy for them to run away. And so it's hard to rotate everybody in to try to get a piece of the AP, but, you know, I don't know, it might be worth doing. Maybe not, though. Actually, probably not, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. You probably just want to take them down as fast as you can. You know, and obviously, so like overdrives is a really good option. Let me just take a look here. Ugh. Cactar. I just want to see what they do here. Is it always 10,000? It is always 10,000 needles or physical attack. So I guess sometimes they'll use physical attack. That might not kill you. Yeah, I mean 10k is. Oh yeah, and if provoked, they're forced to use the 10k needles. So that's not really going to help you, honestly. I guess it's a good way to keep them in battle, right? If you're But just know that, you know, Titus is going to get one shot if you use provoke. So again, I guess it's hard to say. That actually might be somewhat useful. You could keep provoking them to try to, you know, get them to stick around longer, to rotate your other members in, I suppose. But I don't know. That seems like a lot of work, and I don't know. There's just. We're getting to the point, too, where there's a lot of good ways, and coming up here as well, there's going to be a lot of really, really good ways to farm AP, and I don't know that, like, Cactars specifically are, you know, a phenomenal way to do that, but anyways, also, let's just see here. I know the Cactars drop some really good equipment sometimes. HP Stroll, MP Stroll, HP 10%, Initiative on the weapons. That's actually really cool. I like so Initiative increases the chances that you'll get a preemptive strike, and so those are pretty nice. I think I actually ended up getting one of those on Lulu, now that I'm thinking about it. But the one thing that I actually don't know, I guess, on that is if that applies to characters that aren't in the active or like the initial party. I kind of doubt it, but you know, that might be too good, right? Like, so let's just say, yeah, like Lulu's probably a really good example here. I really started to neglect her after, you know, the Jose Temple stuff, and so, anyways, long story short, so like I wonder now, and I question if you can put an initiative weapon on her and it's still effective, even though, again, I don't ever use her in my, like, initial party here, like when the battle first starts. My guess is that's not the case, but the only reason why I question whether or not that's the case is because there's armor in the game that have the no encounters ability, that doesn't have to be on your active, like, you know, party of 3, or your, I guess I don't know how to state that. It's really your active party of 3, right? It's the first 3 that, or the 3 that start out the battle. But yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know if there's a way that, well, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to test that. I can tell you though now that I won't do that. But anyways, wow. So that was our first. Was it Sandworm? Is that what these guys are called? Let me see here. Yeah, Sandworm. 45,000 health, which is a lot. You can overkill them at 1 point. Well, it's 1,432. The AP that you get for an overkill is 3k. I mean, these things are cool, but wow, they have so little AP for the amount of HP that they've got, which is kind of wild. But a couple of things that you can do with them is to poison them. I think poison takes off like 4,000. Is it 4,200 or 4,500 health every time it ticks, which is really good, obviously. And then you can also sometimes get them blinded, which helps out as well. The more annoying thing is that they'll swallow your party members, and that's really obnoxious. Yeah, okay, poison's on him now, so let's just see here. He's probably going to get a turn, would be my guess. Okay, so here's the attack, and the poison damage. Boom, yeah, 4,500. So, what is that? Is that 10%? Yeah, that's 10% of their health. I mean, that's a lot. And, you know, if you're, I suppose, like, if you're more on level, that would do a lot of damage. Here's the swallow attack, and again, this is really obnoxious. I think it's something like if you hit him 5 times, they'll spit that character back out. But unfortunately for me, I was just not quite strong enough, oftentimes, to kill them before they swallowed somebody, which, you know, is obnoxious, but. All right, so anyways, as far as these guys, they drop equipment 50% of the time, slots 2 to 4, so you can get 4-slot gear from these guys. Slow touch, strength 5%, magic 5%, and then piercing on Kimahri and Auron's weapons. That's not that great. I mean, maybe slow touch is kind of interesting. And then the armor has HP 10% or auto potion, which is pretty cool, actually. Auto potion is really interesting. I never, or I don't think I got, you know, I didn't get that on any, but again, I think it at least is kind of interesting. Also, the zoo enemies drop equipment 50% of the time as well. Unfortunately, they'll only potentially 2 to 3 slots. And then they've got, you know, dark touch, strength and magic 5%, and then on the armor, sometimes they drop gear that has dark ward, which, again, not that impressive, but probably of all of the enemies here, Sandworm's got the best potential equipment drops. And yeah, I don't know. Up to you on, I suppose, on if you want to try to farm any of that up. Also, there's a lot of chests in this area as well that Riku can steal from. I forget what is in those ones. I guess put it this way, I didn't think it was interesting enough to do it a whole lot. So, yeah. Anyways, all right. So let's keep rolling too. By the way, so in the northeastern corner of the northwestern area is the Albed Primer. What is this? 27? No, that's not right. No. 17. Yeah, that'd be 17. And then actually on the screen before that, and man, I feel bad now that I didn't point that out, but I ran around, so like, there's the save spot in kind of the middle there, and then again, if you go to the northwest, that leads into that like valley where all, you know, the worms and stuff are at, but like just north of the save point is actually the Albed Primer. That'll be 18. And so, you know, again, I feel bad because, you know, I compiled my Albed stuff, you know, at the beginning of the game, and so unfortunately that makes all of the primers that are on the ground. I mean, there's still some of them, like from Rin gives you a couple of the primers, and he'll definitely, you know, he'll still do that, but generally the ones that you find on the ground are just not there at that point. So I always kind of feel a little bit bad about that, but yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to be able to read Albed the whole game, so. All right. Anyway, so here's where we what was that? Was the Mars crest back there? I think that's for Orin. I think. I could be wrong on that. I can't remember if he's Mars or not. But that's for his you know, his celestial weapon. And then here we've got these. Actually, I don't. Are these Sandragoras? I think that's the name of these guys. These guys are dangerous. These are the ones that I think that'll use confusion on you. And that can be, you know, devastating if that happens to the wrong character. What did they have for steals here? I stole from them, but I don't really know why. Sandragora. Oh, rarely. Wow, rarely you can get 10 musk. Huh. That's a lot. 10 musk. Wow. Yeah, well, they're definitely the best way to get musk, then. Huh. I wonder if these guys are here later on in the game. Huh. That is interesting. Let's see here. Can you capture these guys? Bikanel. Nope. Mandragora is not a capturable enemy. Huh. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, these guys would have been amazing to get. You know, you could probably make a case that you should save your game before running into these guys and steal musk from them, and then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm tempted to say that that's a good way to, you know, save your game, run in there, try to steal some musk, and then if you don't, I guess you could reset your game, but. I don't know. They're pretty dangerous, though, too. Again, if you don't have confusion protection, that's I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm not really sure. I mean, they're not I guess it's not the last time that we're going to be able to get musk as well. It's just, I mean, 10 on a steal is kind of a big deal. I guess maybe at the very least you could make a case for coming back and dealing with them later. You know, when you've got equipment that has, I forget, is it Master Thief? Yeah, because you could really get yourself a lot of musk really quickly by doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably a good idea, is actually to just not deal with them right now and come back later. Honestly, the chests, let me just see here. Oh, this one's got 2 teleport spheres. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. I mean, honestly, so I got all of my teleport spheres early on in the game from Blitzball, but I realized, you know, that's probably not going to be the case for a lot of people, and so yeah, you probably really want to get these right now. And so yeah, it probably doesn't make that much sense to wait until later, you know, and coming back later, but anyways, I guess at least, you know, I feel like I had to toss that out there at the very least. But, alright, what do we have left here? Honestly, not really anything. High potion. Nope, already got those. Oh, I guess there's X. Did we get the X potions? Probably not yet. Those are up in the northwestern corner of this area. The east side is blocked off for now. That is a kind of like a side quest area for later. Honestly, I'm not really sure. Why they. Oh no, now I am. Now I know why. Basically, that's the little, like, the Cactar mini game, and the Cactars run around and they'll be found in various areas after this. So yeah, I suppose they wanted to, you know, make sure that you didn't jump the gun on doing that little side quest, but yeah, unfortunately that means we'll have to come back later. Sandstorm blocks your path. Of course it does, because why wouldn't it? It's a plot-based sandstorm. All right, we're almost done. This place, I chopped out a lot of the random encounter time, but it still was. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it too, I farmed that. I farmed the area. Where was that? Yeah, that corner, the northwestern corner of the last area, and farmed the land, or is it Sandworm? Sorry, and cactars for quite a while, and yeah. So I think in total I probably spent an hour and a half here. Would be my guess, because I think it was like a half an hour of farming those. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was the lure of potentially getting 4-slot gear, but I don't know. You have to be really strong to take down those sandworms quickly, and even then, yeah, I would say even then it's probably honestly really not that worth it. 4-slot equipment is cool and everything, but you're gonna end up with, I think, some crappy abilities on that stuff, and so yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably better to just wait, and because that's the other question. Like, what are you gonna make out of the potential equipment that you're getting here, and is it really worth it? And I don't know, probably not. Here, that's the other great thing about the Sandragoras, is you can just turn them to stone. So, easy peasy.
Riku!
What? Yuna's down there.
Of all the places. Let's go.
Where's Yuna?
Kaku! Who's attacking us? Protect Directory! Kaku? Kaku!
A war between Yevon and the Albed?
Daidak Fanuk! Wadu Kuvunko Sumadas.
Vidran!
You Riku's friends? Well, just don't stand there. Come on! Let's go kick those Guado out of our hole!
Who?
Sid, leader of the Albed. He's my dad.
Let's go.
Yeah. We have to save Uni.
Not only Yuna, right?
Right.
Okay, so we are at home. I am going to cut this one here. Also, interact with Kiyaku, I think it's that guy's name. And then there's a Albed primer over here on the west hand, or on the west side. Again, it's gone for me because I've loaded data. But anyways, that is it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.